I recently bought Poppy Playtime Part 2, Chapter 2, whatever you want to call it. And here it is. Woo! Chapter 2, Flying a Web. With Poppy now free, the situation begins to change rapidly while you search for any way to escape the factory. Okay.
With Playtime Co.'s new patented elastic plastic, you can stretch, pull, and twist Mommy Longlegs in the craziest ways. She loves watching you play. When you're having fun, she's having fun. The new Mommy Longlegs from Playtime Co. What's the time?
Interesting. Hello.
Wake up.
Interesting. Okay, a bit of a different start than the first game. So we can go this way. And that leads to nothing. And I can't open it, so that's fine. We can't go that way. We...
Keep going.
No thanks. Never mind. We have to go this way. Okay, well that didn't work. I didn't realize I needed to let go. There we go.
I'll squeeze you until you...
Ooh. Oh. This is it, right? This is the way? Ah! Hello. Well, that's comforting. We're off to a good start anyway. Can I open this now? Oh, I can. Very cool. Hello. Picked up a tape. Is there somewhere I can play it? Oh. Okay. How do I... There we go.
Playtime Co. is the product of a great man by the name of Elliot Ludwig. Divorced, but a family man at heart. His sights were always set on bringing amazing toys.
Are there subtitles? I remember there being subtitles. No? No? Okay. No subtitles.
To amazing children around the globe. Ludwig spent countless hours in the factory, working overtime relentlessly in an attempt to continuously innovate and surprise. In the 1960s, an unfortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest. But with so much ambition, he rose back up and continued to fulfill his vision for the Playtime Co. toy factory. Ludwig could never be content leaving a project unfinished. But just how did one man come to create such an astounding empire? How did he manage to stay determined even after suffering such a tragic loss? It all began in the fateful year of 19...
I know that year. Kind of looks like I'm supposed to go this way, so... Yeah, I was expecting it to kind of... open? I thought it was on a hinge, but no. Alright, I love vents! Among Us.
Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't mean to scare you. I was just trying to get the power back on. Here.
Thank you. Yay.
I wanted to thank you for freeing me. I was stuck in there for so long. Thank you. I'd like to pay you back. There's a train station nearby. It needs a code, and I have it. We're gonna get out of here. As soon as you get on up here.
No, I love vents. I love I'm venting.
Hey, I'm up here.
Ah. Well. Would you look at that? Isn't that convenient? Whoa. Let's go.
Listen, I'm going to need you to trust me.
No. Yeah, bye. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, now doesn't that look fun and exciting? I think my options are turn the power on or turn the power on? Oh wait, it's the other way. Okay. Cool, good stuff, good to know. What? Huh? What? What? Now, why... Well, no, that is annoying. Interesting. I think what I'll have to do is... What? Huh? How am I... Around this, maybe? And then... Ah, I see. And then go all the way back over here, and then... Ah! Now that is a little bit more clever than the last puzzles that we had before. So that's good. Right. Let's see what kind of horrors await us. Oh! Hey!
Isn't this exciting, Poppy? Very exciting, Mommy. Mommy heard that Miss Poppy was going to just give you the train code to escape. Now, how is that fun? Instead, why don't we make a game out of it? The game station is still working. It will be just like old times. And if you win all 3 games, I'll give you the train code. Mommy loves that idea, Poppy. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Play some musical memory, and Mommy will get things started. Obey the rules, or I'll tear you apart and eat your insides while you're still alive.
Damn! Alright, that sounds fun. Oh, this looks exciting. Oh, it sounds exciting as well. Oh. Are they collectibles? Because if they're collectibles, there was one back in the office that I didn't get. Nope. Oh, I need a green hand for that. Okay. I certainly do not have one of those.
Hi, kids. Welcome to the game station. I'm Stella, and we've got 3 super-duper fun games to play.
Yay!
These little tests show us just how crazy strong and smart you are. Follow Mommy Longlegs down the stairs, and we'll start by playing musical memory. See you in a bit.
Yay! Now that sounds fun. Ooh. Ooh. Now this place is exciting. Can I play this tape? I can indeed. Maybe I'll have some idea what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Green hand. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay. Interesting. Where do I get that? I assume if I complete this... Right. Okay. Okay. Very exciting. No paint. How convenient that that door just happened to open over here. I wonder what could possibly be up here that I might need. Ooh, collectible? Yeah. How convenient. It's almost like someone planned for that. You know what? This is great. I'll have some spares. If someone decides to rob my hand again, I'll have a few spare ones. Nice. Very cool. Okay, I see how it works. Oh, vents. I love vents, especially after the first chapter.
Oh! Oh no! Dude! I'm not reading any of this. What? What? No!
I know when your birthday is! June 28th.
No, but... actually, not even close. It's like 6 months off. Oh, wow. This looks fun.
Welcome to Musical Memory. This advanced memory and cognitive recognition test is designed to stimulate several segments of the brain, allowing us to see how quickly and efficiently your brain works.
Interesting.
A sequence of colors will be shown, and you must recreate the exact sequence using the buttons around you.
Oh, this will be easy then.
Bunzo will slowly lower towards you. When you complete a color pattern correctly, Bunzo will rise back up. When you input a pattern incorrectly, Bunzo will lower towards you faster. If Bunzo reaches you, your test is over. The test will become more difficult as it continues, with longer patterns in quicker succession. That's all. Good luck.
Cool. Well, it should be easy enough, right?
Oh, isn't it amazing? Mommy hasn't seen the place up and running in years. Mommy can only imagine how excited Bunzo must be. It's been such a long time since he's been able to play, to cheer, to eat.
Oh, hello.
Oh, that's the dinner bell. Good luck.
Blue. Blue. Green. Blue. Green. Green. Blue. green, yellow. Blue, green, yellow, blue. Round 2. Green, green. Green, yellow. Green, yellow, green. Green, yellow, green, violet.
What? Okay.
Round 3.
Okay. No, I got this.
Orange.
Whoa.
Orange.
Okay.
Orange, green. Orange, green, white. Orange, green, white, violet. Orange, green, white, violet, red.
Okay.
Round 4. Blue, J.
What?
Blue, J, heart. Blue, J, heart, J. Blue, J, heart, J, Y. Blue, J, heart, J, Y. Blue, J, heart, J, Y, red. Round 5. Turquoise, no white, turquoise, no J,
sorry, what?
turquoise, smiley face, orange, well crossed minus, no white.
Oh, it broke. That's no fun.
One of those colors wasn't even there.
For doing such a splendid
not fair.
job, Mommy has decided to give you part of the code for the train.
Yay.
Look up.
Oh, thank you. Let's go.
Mommy was hoping the game could last a little longer. It's
Too
okay
bad, sucker.
though. Mommy knows other ways to play with you.
Great. Can I go out this way? I can. Let's go. I love vents. I'm the imposter, guys. I'm liking the sounds behind me. That's really... Ooh. Okay. Ah, I can see the evidence of the 3rd degree burns.
Wanna hear a dino joke?
No.
Click once for the question. Click again for the punchline.
Okay.
What do you call a dino with one eye?
I don't know, what's it?
Do you think he saw us? What do you call a dinosaur who's a noisy sleeper?
A noisy sleeper. A Snorosaurus.
A Tyrannosaurus!
Never mind.
What do you call the scariest dinosaur?
Scariest dinosaur. Super Scary Saurus.
Me!
Nice. I'm gonna walk away now. What does this do? Where can I put this? Here? Oh. Ah. There does seem to be a puzzle here, I think. Jesus. Wow, that is fun. Yay. Oh, there is a thing around here, I think. Ooh. No, okay. I saw something shiny. I assumed it was a collectible. It wasn't. Is there supposed to be a tape somewhere around here? I don't see it. I think I'm... Okay.
Well, it finally happened. After years of being ignored, the company actually heard all my complaints. Yep, they listened to them very carefully. I guess my words must have really inspired them to take action. Because the next day I got demoted down here to the freaking island of misfit toys! Why do I talk to myself?
I'm so glad I spent all that time looking for that. I don't get it. Is it? Oh my god. Oh. I'm afraid to stand on anything now. Because every time I stand on something, my character goes all over the place. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Hey, right, I get why I have to move it all the way over here now. That makes sense. Okay. No? Oh my god! Oh wait. There. Yeah? Ah. Okay. I really didn't have to think that hard about it. I probably could have figured that out a lot quicker had I used my brain. Do I have to, like, go around this? Ah, makes sense. Right, I see the mistake I made. Or do I? What? Nope. I don't. Oh. Wait a minute. Yes, I've got it. Okay. I've got it now. I'm starting to think with my head. I wonder who designed all these elaborate puzzles in the, clearly staff area of the factory. Ooh, spooky. Alright, someone has put indestructible cobwebs in the way. How exciting. Alright, what's the next game?
Whoa, you did fantastic. Who gave you permission to be this smart? Mommy is super proud of you, but I'm sure she's already told you that herself. Our next game is Wagga-Wuggy. Head downstairs and have fun.
Oh, wow. This sounds great. This sounds like it might actually be worse than the last thing. They have so many! Let me in! I want the red hand back. I can't. Very cool. Ah, I see. Okay. So it has to be the bunny guy, the huggy, the cat bee thing, and then... Okay, so that way. Oh dear. Oh. Yes, this looks great.
Welcome to Wacka-Wuggy. This advanced test is designed to assess the extent of your reactionary abilities.
Yay.
A dual palm grab pack will be provided to you for this test.
I already have one,
Around
actually.
you are 18 sizable holes.
I can see
An
them.
adorable Huggy Wuggy toy could appear out of any one of these holes.
Oh.
If one comes out, hit it with your grab pack. That's all. Good luck.
The toys in this game used to have strings attached to them, so they could be pulled back when they got too close to the children. Have fun.
Hello? Oh, hello. Oh no, this is gonna be worse than I thought. I actually can't see any of these. Oh dear. Yes, now that... Ah. Oh. I think I think I might have messed up a little bit. I think I might just have to turn the brightness all the way up for this. Ah. Is this what it's supposed to look like? I can see now, so... Ah. I see. Yes. Now I understand. Okay. Bye. Boom. No, okay. Boom. Boom. Yeah. I got it now. Now that I can see them, it's not as difficult. Both of these games so far have been unfair. This is not.
Toys in this game
Oh my god! It's almost like this enemy is making the games harder on purpose. Hello? I don't like that the hand sometimes doesn't actually do anything. That's a bit irritating, but that it should... gaming. Hello. 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 What? What?
Have fun.
I'm already having so much fun. They designed this game for children? I can't... Oh, stop. Oh, thank God.
Oh, you did it.
First try as well, yay. That is strange. Yoink. Color sequence. Icons must be colored in this exact order. Red, yellow, red, blue. Very good. What kind of prankster took out a step? Ah, I see. Alright. That... Oh my god.
Click the button to feed me candy.
I remember this one.
Nom nom. Feed me more. Nom nom nom. More candy. Nom 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 nom. Okay, no more candy. My tummy's full. Nom nom nom. I said no more. Nom nom nom. Stop! Nom nom nom. Click the button to feed me candy.
Bye. Hey. Do not enter. What happens if I enter? Yeah, that's what I thought. You can enter the do not enter zone and nothing happens. How am I gonna... Oh. Hello. Hi. Thank you. I'm gonna... Very interesting. Why? Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions. Oh, I see. Okay. Nope. Oh dear. Okay. Can I open this? Ah! Right. Right. Oh. This particular puzzle is a bit more unique. Oh dear.
Mind if I film this?
Oh, not at all, sir.
That's what I like to hear. So, Marcus, what happened?
You see, I was heading home for the day when my ape-arse realised that I left me bloody wallet in the cafeteria.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm running through the lobby, and that's when I see it. A mob handle lodged under the innovation wing gate.
So what'd you do, Marcus?
Well, I just thought I'd nab the bloody yoke and be on me merry way.
And?
Well, I'm reaching for the thing, and the mob handle jolts on its own. Had me scared stiff. I thought I was the only one there. So, I took a peek beneath the gate, and some massive bloody thing was dothering about the bloody hallway.
Thing? You're sure it wasn't a person?
Ain't no person that's 50 feet long with 1,000 legs.
Marcus, you're losing me. Maybe you just saw a bunch of people walking by.
Look, it wasn't people, alright? I haven't a bloody notion what it was, but it wasn't human.
Who have you told about this? Besides me, obviously.
Just you, sir. Obviously.
Okay. I'll have security skim the cameras and take a look.
What? There's a massive bloody monster! Skimming ain't gonna get rid of it!
You're out of line, Marcus. We make toys, not monsters. Now come on, get out of my sight. Actually, grab me a coffee, will you? Actually, never mind. Get out of my sight.
Jesus. Every horror game he's in, he just... Actually, every game he's in, so far, the accent just... Whoop. I've noticed that every time he does voice acting or acting in a game, his accent goes from his normal accent to, oh, Ireland, I love potatoes and oh, horror games and voice acting. Ah, right. Okay, I see. I got it. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. I see what's happening. Yep. I'm going to drag this or something up here and then let it go. Or just push it from here, I guess. That works. Ooh. That's awfully realistic, that is. Jesus. I would not want to be going down there. I'm going to go up and do this bit now. Oh, okay. So red, yellow, red, blue. Red, yellow, red, blue. Awesome. And now for the last game.
Jeez, have you played these before? You're so good! Seems like you're ready for the final game, Statues! Follow Mommy down the stairs one last time. I hope you had a fun day at the game station. See you next time!
Boy, I'm super excited for this one. What's this supposed to do? Ah. I see. Yay! How do I... Right, okay, I see. Can you not use these when they're not powered or something? Oh. Okay, interesting. I think I know how to do this, but I'm not entirely sure. But oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I have to get it first time. Wait, do I have to power those, or can I just? I do not like that sound.
Welcome to Statues.
Yeah.
This advanced obstacle course is designed to test your physical endurance and strength.
Nice.
The rules are simple. The lights will turn off. You can move through the obstacle course at this time. However, when the lights turn on, you can look around but cannot move. You may move again once the lights turn back off. The lovable PJ Pugapillar will follow you. If PJ reaches you, your test is over. That's all. Good luck.
Thank you. That's great. Oh, that's exciting. Yay. Basically, Squid Game. I love the Squid Games, guys.
It was always so sad to see the kids go. They called me Mommy because I was the closest thing they ever had to one. But they come for games and never come back. They left Mommy to die alone. Mommy didn't deserve that. But you worked here. So if anyone deserves to die alone, it's you.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Oh, this really is nice. That counts as moving. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Going by this game's rules, hard has to be the easy one, right? There's a collectible. What? Huh? What are these? Ah, these are the collectibles. Did I miss one? I must have missed a few. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. I see. Yes. That is very, very exciting. So turn right here instead of turning left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me help. Oh, Jesus. Alright, you can see his feet through the, Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, what? It goes down into this stuff? Come on, please. Oh no.
Where did you go? The game is over. Come back and Mommy will give you the code. Pinky promise.
No thanks. I think I'm alright.
Mommy knows the game is really hard, but Mommy is just decided you won. Come back.
No, I don't think I will. Oh, yes. That sounds fun. I'm the imposter again.
How dare you disobey me! I will find you, and when I do...
This is great. This is really... Okay, Huh? Interesting. I think that's where I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to go. Okay.
Meow, 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 but...
Wow. I got Barry. Let's go. Barry 63. Paul's worst point ever. Asked to leave the pub. I think it goes that way. It goes that way. I think it goes that way. Does that not just fall off? Yeah, that's just... Okay. Who? Oh dear. Oh no. I don't have to do all of that again, do I? I still have Barry, so maybe not. Really? Wait. Wait. I think... Okay. Alright, yeah, I get it now. I understand why I was doing all of that. Right. Yes. I see. I kinda did do it right. By accident. Yeah? Yes! Let's go! I can get out of here. Alright. Is this the usual way that people leave? Is this like the normal route? Oh, I see. Never mind, I don't... Ah. Okay. And then... Huh? No, I'm still confused. I get it. Yep, okay. I'm just really stupid. I understand. Okay. So I have... Oh, wait. And I don't have to do that again, thank God. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, I don't speak that language. Oh great, I do have to do it again. How did I do it again? Oh wait, yep. Whoa, oh. Well, I'm glad I learned from my mistake and did it right. This... Are you... Okay, and then I go in here and I do this. No, I do... I go... Okay. Okay. Oh. Great. Oh, really? They gave me a flashlight? It couldn't get any more, like, cliche horror? They just had to give me a flashlight? Oh, hello! Ooh.
I asked you to play fair!
Yes!
And you cheated!
That's...
Great cheaters! Now, we're going to play one last game! It's called Hide and Seek!
Ooh, that sounds fun.
9.
Yay! I love hide and seek.
7. 6.
I'm just gonna jump down. Oh, this is a really fun game. Hee hee. Yes, I'm excited. Oh, I love this one. Can I, yes, I can do that. Yay. This way? Maybe? Yes. Okay. And now where? Cool. God damn it! I almost had that. I almost had that collectible, and I missed it. Really? Great, okay. Go back this way, I guess. I love the slow doors, they're great. Does it matter what order I do this in? Apparently it does. Or maybe not? Maybe red, yellow, blue, green. No? Okay, I guess we will go up here. Ah, red, blue, green, yellow. Ah, there we go. Alright. Cool. That was an interesting puzzle. I've no idea why that worked, but it worked, so I will not complain about that. Oh, I'm glad this works. Main gear removed, damage beyond repair, please replace as soon as possible. Well, I'm glad they did that. Hello? Oh! Right, so I have to, I have to power this. Wow, okay, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work without some metal in there. I see, okay. Cool, put that in there. We'll give this a good old pull, and... nice. Why is it that the machine to make the gear is right there, and the machine that needed the gear is right here, and yet it couldn't just, a worker couldn't do that? I'm not, yeah, okay, I'm not sure, I'm not entirely sure why I kept going that way. I think what I need to do is I need to lure her into the what do you call it? The furnace. I need to turn that on and just cook her. Probably not my best move, but somehow I'm not dead. Not entirely sure. Okay, so that worked. Okay. Okay. I know it's gonna just open enough that I can get through before she gets in.
What have you done? You make me part of you! You can't do this to me!
Oh, good. Damn. Oh, hello. Someone took their Freddy Krueger cosplay way too far. Jeez. Okay. Alright. Wow. This is exciting.
Log code 08502. In relation, experiment 1006. The prototype. A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery, along with several other components, to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it. These actions allowed him 28.3 seconds completely unmonitored. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm his absence. However, upon opening the door, she realized that the prototype had hidden in one of the camera's blind spots. The prototype attempted to escape through the open door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite the other specialists still being inside. One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence, beyond that of all other test subjects, as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. Further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiments develop these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience. End of log.
Why would you keep it around? You get rid of it. Can I finally leave? Am I done? Yes. Nice. Huh? 3, 2, 4, 1. What does that mean? Oh, what does this do? Maybe I need to do both at the same time? No? Okay. Okay, I'm starting to think this isn't made for... Like, this factory wasn't designed for kids. And it was designed more as a... experiment. What's the point? Oh! Bruh, okay.
Did you kill her? Good. I'll board the train. We need to leave.
Okay, nice. Is this open now? Okay, it is. I assume this leads back down. Ooh, a slide. Is it? Is it a slide? That's super exciting if it is. Yay! It's train time. The train code is 3241. How do I change that? 3241. Okay, I get it. Did I get it wrong? 3241. 3241. What? Oh. Okay, I get, yep. What? 3241. Why does nothing work? Are these... Wait. These were in the right... Are you serious? They've come back to... hold on, let me just... Why have they come back to being in the wrong... I already did this. Why did they do this to me? Okay. Oh, and this handle is gone. Okay. Strange. Please? No? What? Huh? Oh. That was odd. Okay. The handle that was supposed to be there wasn't there. It was in the ceiling for some reason. Okay. Choo-choo. Yay! Gonna leave this place.
I was so scared she'd put me back in that case. But you saved me. You are perfect. Too perfect to lose. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. I've never met anyone like you. Do you know how long I've been stuck in that case? Well, too long. I had so much time to think and reflect. Time to figure out exactly what I would do when free. We'll set things right. Terrible things have happened, but I know that whatever I need you to do, you're capable. We will.
Come on, man.
What?
Huh? What? Are we going a bit faster than we should? Okay. Alright. That is the end of Chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime. That was interesting. It was slightly better than the first part. Yeah. That was fun. I think that part was better than part 1 by a small bit. They're both good. I think they could be a little bit longer and maybe have a few extra bits here and there that could make it better. If it didn't rely so heavily on jump scares in some parts, it would be better. There's a few parts that are really good when you're just walking and you start hearing noises, and it's that kind of psychological horror that it's not a jump scare and it's not gore, it's just the idea that something could be following you is really good. It's like what they did in the first chapter. I don't necessarily like the jump scare side of things. It kind of ruins horror games for me a bit. But yeah, that was fun. I think I would continue playing if they came out with another chapter after this. I would definitely play it. If you liked what you saw, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, I would hugely, greatly appreciate if you did subscribe. It means a lot, especially for smaller creators, because it helps us reach newer audiences and grow our audience and get more people to watch our content. It really does mean a lot. Thanks for watching, and if you're not already bored, I'll see you next time. Bye. Peace.